everyone, welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. I would talk about the weekend that just happened, but I streamed yesterday in case you missed it. I'm not sure I signed in to mix it up. Oh, I did. Alright, hello. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah, I did a little bit of a stream yesterday. For those who are unaware, I do secret Sunday stream. Well, secret, not such Sunday, but like secret PS2 streams at any point throughout the week. And so if you missed it, then I'm sorry about that. If not, then I'm glad you're there. And I hope you had a great weekend. I know I certainly had a good, peaceful weekend. Hi, Prairie. Oh, by the way, yeah. Hello, Leighton, Spearwolf, and Prairie Amelia. Thank you for being here. Now, I do want to briefly, before outruling it for the stream, I do want to briefly touch up on the topic that I have banned at the top of the chat. You can see that I pinned a message. Just to rip off the bandage a little bit, today is the Canadian elections. And it is a fairly important election in terms of personal freedoms and being able to do things and not being treated horribly. Having a lot of my human rights removed from me. It's entirely possible a lot of things could happen as a result of today. So, before anything is confirmed, one way or another... Oh, it's fine. Before anything is confirmed one way or another, I do want to say that I've been incredibly tense and worried for the last couple weeks. It's been very, very stressful, and I've been using streaming as a sort of break from that, I guess you could say. I want to make sure that things are calm, right? I've always wanted to have a place where people can just sort of relax and not have to worry about the real world for a while. But of course, the real world is still real, and depending on the result, I may not be emotionally well this week. So just as a heads up. That being said, nothing will be known until about let's say 3.5 hours ish. So they do, like, per time zone, they start announcing results. So we'll see how things go. But assuming they don't go well, I just want to say that I enjoy streaming and I always intend to continue. And if I suddenly disappear one day, then I'm very sorry. But if that doesn't happen and I'm still here, then I'll be happy to continue. We'll see how it goes. But with that said, I do want to then now shelve the topic. We're not going to talk about it today. It's a very high stress, high tension day, so let's put that aside. Let's focus on the video game, the silly video game where I'm building a factory in space. Let's do the silly video game thing and have some fun. Also, I would love if someone could pick a new topic to discuss, because I'm not the only one here. Though I am the streamer, my chat matters, so if you have anything you'd like to talk about, I'd love to hear it. But with that being said, let's jump over to the game screen and go into the video game. Flowers are pretty. I agree. Not all of them, of course, but like quite a few. Oh wait, I don't have game audio. I should probably fix that. There you go. You can now hear the video game. All right. So when we last were playing last week, I was going to set up a fusion reactor. I also wanted a bunch of fluoroketone cold for reason. I forget the reason, but I wanted it. Let's see. Fluoroketone cold goes into these things. I need 100. I brought 20 barrels so I can start making... Oh, I need to start making these things here. I need to make quantum processors and electromagnetic plants. I'm pretty sure I sent away for those. So. Everyone is a rose, beautiful, but have their own thorns. Okay, I need to start making some factory out this way. For the fluoroketone and the... this stuff. There we go. Right, I needed a place for the quantum processors. That's what I need. That's what I need to do. That's the next thing I need to do. To do that, I need to use all of this material. Now, I do have processing units being brought in. I do have superconductors. I think I have carbon fibrate, although I don't know that. I make lithium plate here, and the fluid is right here just waiting for me. Did I end up making those barrels? I don't even have the empty ones on me. Did I already send them away? Hang on. Did I already send you the barrels filled with the things? I absolutely did. Okay. Those are important. Those are going to go towards the biter, like, captivity nest. So we're good. We're very careful and stuff there. There's another few things I want to do this stream. The first is I want to make sure that this goes. So I need to make sure that my my science is going properly. The only thing stopping it right now is, of course, the science vessel being here with no power. It just got here, so it's not like that big a deal. It's gonna drop off all of the science, and then it's gonna go. Go take a look at Gleba. 125. It just sent some out, so... Thankfully, all of the things go, and we have productivity, so we can just get, like, spares. Productivity of 74%. That means for each one I make, I get 74... Like, I get 0.74 of another one. This is not in the network, because that's not powered. Why isn't that powered? Oh, that's kind of crazy. Don't know why that happened. That is insane. And they won't do it because it's not in their network. Okay, tell you what. I'm going to need to temporarily do a little bit of this. Actually, wait. Oh, yeah, that's in the network here. Okay. Do a little bit of that just so it can actually, like, be powered. And honestly, I don't actually need these, so I'm just going to not have them. But it does mean that the network is now fixed. There's no problems there. We're good. We're happy. We're doing great. Okay, so let's work on those factories that I needed. A good space for the superconductors things. Good space for the quantum processors is close to here. I need to make sure that I am close to here so that the delivery of them is not, like, that big of a deal. Also, thankfully, we're just bulking up on this stuff. Okay, so I have the processing units. I have the superconductors. What next do I need for these things? I need quantum processors. Okay. Oh, that's what I'm making. I'm sorry. I need tungsten carbide. So if I recall correctly, oh right, I didn't want to send you out because you're damaged. But you do have the carbide, so you would be bringing it over. Yeah, I need to go up there, and I need to do a lot of things. Okay, so I could theoretically send this, like, temporarily to Nauvis to have these things delivered up to the ship. Let's go do that. I feel like that's the best bet. Okay, go to add station Nauvis. Just go there, you know? And add weight condition passenger present, just so I know it's sitting there. I know for a fact it's going to just sit there and do what it's going to do. It's going to be great. I should up this from 3. I don't know. It's in the inner solar system, so I don't have to worry about, like, anything, really. The gun turrets will take care of it all. Okay, with that being taken care of, what I'm going to do is then work on over here. So we have the carbide coming in. What next? Superconductors, which I have those. The carbon fiber. Okay, well, let me take a look at that. Is that also on here? The answer is yes. Okay, so those things will be delivered when they get the chance to. Finally, wrong button. Finally, after that is the lithium plate, which is here. It just is on this planet. I can send this up there, I think. Let's see here. Alright, so this is 15 degrees. And now it's over 400, so... Okay, I need to... No. I still need that there. Technically only there. Alright, so, now I need to... basically do this. Power that there. I don't think I can, let's see here. Can I go from this spot to... Oh, I can do that. Okay. Okay, perfect. Alright, so I only need the lithium plates from this direction. Okay, so there are the plates. You need the processing unit. So let me figure out the design for this. Filter only the plates. Where are they? The plates. The lithium plates are somewhere in here. There. On that side. Okay, wait. Here we go. Okay, so... there we go. Okay, and then the other stuff I needed... the carbon fiber and tungsten carbide can be brought to the same location. Lithium plate, it looks like I'm doing by itself, so... actually, wait. I don't think I need this area up here. Give me back those platforms, I'm gonna need those. Okay, so... and then I need this just somehow going out that way. I don't know how I would go about that. I don't know how the underground will work. There's so little space for anything. Okay, let me, I don't know where that's going, but it's there. Okay, you. Like, might as well at this point. Alright, I just need to send it up, like, there. Okay, let's see here. I was gonna say please reach, but it did. It's very, very well reached. Okay, So, now I just need a few of these. I don't know how quick it needs to go. This makes one every 30 seconds. And it would be nice to have a bunch of... Oh, wait. It needs output for the... Okay, well, that's news. Okay, alright. I can see about doing that. So let me figure out how to power this thing. Okay, so it has the liquid. It's going to have these, basically. How to go about this? Also, you're missing the concrete that I need. How are you doing up here? Okay, looks like you're actually pretty good in general. Let's set this to more than 20. Apparently a stack of 50, because why not? Okay, we're all repaired up, so once we get the more fuel, might as well set that to more than 50. Let's set that to 100, because why not? That way we just have enough. But let's see here. And interesting that this can be here. So if I were to somehow do something like that, I could then move these over a little bit. And then figure out how to... hang on. Like that. Alright, perfect. Then I just need to do this and that. Works perfectly. And somehow I still have an even number. Don't know how that happened or why, and I'm really upset about it. Okay, so. Somehow, some way, I need to figure out how this will work. Because we need 5 whole ingredients here. Let's see, I could, theoretically... hang on. So if I were to do something like this... Okay, so far, so something here. Let's see, because all I would then need is a storage box. One of these. Just let's follow me here for a second. I just need to make sure that the storage box is, like, you know, warm enough. And I can figure out power later, but this is essentially what I would want. Minus the lithium. Very far from the actual... And then also, I'm pretty sure I have this now, which is just a robo charger, which is essentially exactly the thing I want. So I'm going to temporarily take a break from that to research this. Because that's basically exactly what I want to have happen. I need to build chargers. And ideally the best kind, but you know. Oh, and look at the speed of that research go. That is some good research. Okay, and then we put that one in the front. Get the better one, which is the same amount of ingredients. Trying to find the RoboPort. Oh, they're there. Okay, and then this one, which is like a Mark III. It can charge, I don't know how many robots at a time, but a lot of them. I forgot that I added this to our multiplayer, and it's quite useful here. So instead of having all these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make those. But also I actually need the network here, so... Might as well go back to Novice, make, these. Yep. And then 2. And then 3. And then request like a stack of
water and
oh,
water
thank you so much for the
water,
hydrate.
water,
Ben,
water,
you're
and
lucky.
water,
How are you?
water and water and water.
How are you, Ben? I hope you're having a great day.
Water.
Whew, good water. And then just give me like a bunch of these, because why not? Custom main... Why is it set to 4? Alright, make this 12, I guess. I didn't know they only stacked to 4. That's crazy. Alright, anyway, and then let's see, I need at least one of these. Let's set this to 10. Like 10 apiece. Just... Oh, I'm under attack somewhere. Oh, that's nothing. That's a nothing attack. They'll destroy the laser or whatever, and then... They will not destroy, like, 2 rows of this, and then actually get in before they're completely done themselves. Set this to 10. Set this to 10. And then set this to 10. Okay, let's see here. Okay, and then I sort of just reverse it, I guess. Okay, right, and then we want another one of these just here, for example. There we go. And then I just, if I want to move it up, I just copy it basically. Let's see here. This, do that. And let's see here. You use 66 and put out 33. So that's actually really good math right there. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, I'll keep that one there, but that's not like the full design. Okay, so this is 3. I'm gonna want it to be, because it takes 30 seconds, so this would actually drop it down to 10. Well, let's see here. If I were to, first of all, make a few of these. Okay, maybe we don't need these ones out here. Just need it for that one. Okay, how are you looking? You got your stack or whatever of those. You were doing great. Okay, you got your full of this. Come on to the new network. You have your supplies. You're good. Go to Aquilo. Actually, you might as well do this. Go to Fulgora first. Almost said Factorio, and I'm like, I'm playing that game. Okay, and then get me like 5 of those and 5 of those. We have a good amount of advanced circuits, just no iron. Yeah, I'm going to see about about getting the whole thing. Anyway, let me see here. I need so many more of these. Okay, so let me just, from here, from this spot, actually. And then we go from this spot. Okay, so now I have 5, and they each make 0.1 per second. So I would want 10 of these, and I don't think I have the material capabilities for that. So I'm going to stick with making 1 every other second. I feel like that's the best method here. And you want to pick that up and that up. And therefore, I don't care as much about this. Yeah, except, Oh, no, I didn't want that. Well, whatever, it's fine. Here we go. Oh, and then also pick this back up. There we go. And yeah, that'll just slowly empty out. Okay. All I need is the things, and then I should be good. Put the productivity modules in here. And then it uses... It has a productivity of 80%. Though the crafting speed has been lowered a lot, so maybe we don't do that. Like 0.1 per second. Okay, okay. I think I'm ready here. Let me take a look at this, which is now doing its thing. And just sitting here because it is not capable of... Oh wait, no it is. Whoops. It is in fact very capable of that. Okay. Alright. Get rid of that, and then also just that, because I don't really care. This is a specific ship. It's not meant to have, you know, variables. And then once it gets to Aquilo, I'm going to have it sit there, wait for a second, and drop off some things for me. I don't know how it took damage. We're doing pretty good out here. I'm gonna have to come up with a better, like, long-term ship for the outer solar system. Also, get explosions, Stronger Explosions 12 finished, and it'll just be 2 rockets until it's done, and that'll be very good on the resources. Like, very good resource management capabilities. Anyway, I'm not really doing anything until this shows up, so I'm just sort of waiting. Just give it a go. Perhaps you'll know. And for my final ship, I'm gonna make it wider so it's not as long. It'll take more fuel or whatever, but it'll be a lot better than it currently is. Because I don't think that this is a good idea for a design. I'm gonna have to make a like a stampable sort of like front line thing. I don't know how the rail cannons work, so we're gonna have to wait for that. But I am ready and excited for it. We're gonna see how it goes. Okay, give it a second. It's almost here. And it's going at full tilt the whole time. I don't go anywhere quite yet. Because I want you to drop these as well. A bunch of this. A bunch of this. Yeah, please hold. Oh, it's waiting for this regardless. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna want you to get 1,000 now. Since we're gonna need a lot more of you. Anyway, now we come back down to the planet where things are on their way. And I got these things now, which are just going to be way better. Let's see, can't make that out of iron, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, out of iron, so what do you have available on you? No iron, what about you? Also, no iron. Okay, well. Not exactly like I make it here, you know? What do you stack to? You stack to 100. Okay. Oh, see ya. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I want to send the flying plaid out to somewhere that has a lot of iron. Let's just go back to Navis, please, and pick up, let's say, I don't know, whatever a stack is. Looks like 1,000 is a stack. Pick up 1,000. There we go. Honestly, these are very good where they are. I don't think we need to worry about sending this one here.
There's a moose loose about this house.
Thank you, Leighton, for the moose loose. How are you? I hope you're having a good day, honestly. Tired but working. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you're working anyway. Yeah, I don't need the... I need the network to be there. I don't need it to be, like, everywhere, you know? Okay, who's winning consensus? I think that I'm winning, though I don't know for certain. How's our power looking? We are peeking out a little bit, I guess. Okay, and then you're on your way out. You're on your way to Navis now, which is fine. That's good. I don't know why... Oh, because you don't have the appropriate inserters. Gotcha. I understand. Took me a second, but I got there. Anyway, now we have quantum processors being made, which is good. That's really good. That's crazy, but very good. Okay, so let me take a look at them. Please don't be my ship. It's the ship. Of course it's the ship. And it's always the same side, too. I don't get it. add just another turret here for the sake of keeping it so that they don't explode as quickly. Because for some reason the right side is always more dangerous than the left, and I genuinely don't understand, but it's fine. Okay, you're getting this on your way. Oh, actually, since you're there, I want you to drop off these. Every so often you'll want more of these, but for the most part, it's the chargers that really need to be that are really needed. Not sure I actually need that one. Hey, what are you allowed to name with the redeem? I mean, there's no like things that can be named generally, and also like. There's no restrictions on, like, naming things, as long as the names themselves are fine. Nothing, like, inappropriate ever, but, like, things that can be named, I guess you could say. This game doesn't have a lot of those. A lot of things that just come auto-named. For example, this Roboport, which is named Razim. But this one is named Dr. Horrible. I can't name them, though. They're not capable of being named, so... There's only a few things, unfortunately. Since you're here, grab a stack of these. And then also a stack of this. So things that keep labels for the names. Yeah. Like a sign in Minecraft, or a chest in Planet Crafter. There's a lot of places that do have the option to name things. That was definitely invented for Civilization, but it doesn't really translate to every game I play, unfortunately. So we can't name a specific rock in your factory? I mean, you can, but using the redeem for it would be a waste of your points. A better use of your time, I think, and it doesn't even cost points, but a couple places people have asked me to just, like, build a thing. Like a small, like, unnecessary and unrelated thing. A friend of mine asked me to make it so I'm torturing this piece of iron forever, quote-unquote, by having it spin. Another person, where is it? Somewhere in my factory, over here. Someone a long time ago was like, hey, put a science pack in a box, and I'm like, okay. And so I put one red science pack, and they were happy with that. So yeah, you can request, like, simple, silly things that don't impact anything. Also, hello, Rebel Crow, how are you? We're going to dub your left ear Apple, and you can't stop us. You're right, I can't do that. I can't stop you. I also don't see the reason you would do that, but you know. Okay, how are you doing? Do you have the things I need? You have those and you have that. Alright, please come back to me. I am very bored because I have nothing to do over here. Anyway, so the quantum processors go into a few things. Let's see here. Quantum processors go into... right, the fusion power. That's why I'm doing this. Okay. Fusion reactor. There's some math here. All right, hang on. Let me hydrate and then I'll see what's going on. Target temperature 1 million Celsius. Hang on. Acceptable fluid, plasma. Okay, let me take a look at this sort of stuff. Alright, let's see here. Ultra high temperature ions generated in fusion reactor consumed by a fusion generator. It is not a normal fluid and cannot be moved in pipes. It can only be moved through the fusion reactor and fusion generator. The temperature of plasma determines its energy value. Okay, so heat actually matters. A quality of plasma also represents that amount of coolant that travels with it. And the heated coolant is output by the fusion generator as the plasma is used for energy. Okay, interesting. We don't see the reason either beyond the fact that nobody's tried to stop us. But you should probably find better reasons to do things. I'm alright, fine. How is the cute, as always, Moose doing? I'm doing good. I am figuring out some stuff here. I need to build some, like, energy. And I might, repurpose a few of these down here for it. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Okay, so you are a boiler, whereas you are a heat exchanger, meaning you use water and fuel just as like a backup, and you just use the thing. Now, if I were to use less heat, I think it would be... Oh, we're hovering around 900 right now. I don't know. Oh, right, because that's what I set it to. Okay. How are we doing over here? Still not warmed up in any way. Okay. And this is definitely not full, so I do need more. Oh, but this is full. Hang on. Yeah, I pump it. Okay, alright. Not the worst thing in the world. The only thing stopping it is the fact that we don't need any right now. You're on your way. You are here, actually. Okay. You're gonna drop these for me. You're gonna drop this for me. Oh, and like half of the iron. Okay, I need to make a fusion thing. 250 quantum processors. Okay, well, how many do we have? Almost that, actually. All right, hang on, hang on. We might be close. I also need 200 of both of the... Wait. 200 tungsten plate. I don't have tungsten plate. Okay, I need to... Yes, please give me this. Now I have 238 of these things. All I need is a little bit more. We do get some free ones. We do have natural productivity. These basically never move. Oh, right, you can't use that. Right, I was going to use that, but you can't, apparently, so... We're not going to. Okay, so what do I make these in? A cryo plant. Makes perfect sense, okay. Slap one down right there, I guess.
Yes, but a very cute moose.
Thank you for the cute moose,
All
I
the boy
appreciate
moose
it.
go. Wah!
Okay, so this... The fusion reactor and then the fusion generators. Not specifically sure what each one does, but we're gonna make this and it's gonna happen. You need tungsten plate. I mean, it makes perfect sense. I'm just really upset. Okay, you. Go back again. Well, I mean, send down some of this while you're here, actually. Just to say that you did. Let me hydrate really quickly. Wait for it to go. I don't know, give me like 1,000 of this. Now go from the coldest planet to the hottest. Bring me the supplies. I'm gonna make one of these. Also, I'm gonna do that so it's faster. And it's gonna grab like 400 because why not, you know? Grab this. And then I remove this. I don't properly know how this works, but let me see here. I also need these. Ooh, ask me anything. What kind of cheese is the moon made out of? I'm pretty sure it's brie. I don't know that for certain, of course. It has to be like a... It definitely has to be like a lighter colored cheese. Like a mozzarella would probably be right. I don't know, I've never been to the moon. But I can definitely tell you that it is probably either mozzarella or provolone. So yeah, there you go. That is the answer. That also needs to be made in a cryo plant. Okay, well. Alright, so I need... As far as I know, I need one of these and two of these, but I don't know why I know that. So let me look into it so I can actually learn here. Okay, so... Fuel consumption is... Fusion power cell. I'll figure that out later. It consumes fluoroketone cold. And consumes electricity. So it takes power to make power. It generates plasma. It outputs 4 per second of the plasma. And this takes 2 per second. Okay, okay. So it is a 1 to 2. That is how I learned. Gotcha. Alright, understood. Honestly, let's set it to like that. Hey, June, how are you? Oh, it's so good to see you. How have you been? Mott doesn't have the structural integrity, maybe Gouda. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, we don't know the structural integrity of the moon. No one's ever been there before. Ruff, UK sucks, but I'm bouncing back. I am glad that you're bouncing back. And also, I'm glad that things are just in general going okay for you, because it has been a little bit of time. Wait, does you not grab the things? I mean, you're supposed to. I don't know why you're not. It counts as a request. I don't know why it's not doing it. I'll have to find out. But I got good friends, and I got a project I'm working on. Ooh. Might be rebranding. From Shark? But we love Shark. Okay, you. Do you have the stuff? You do. Alright, let's bring you back over. Should I learn the Canadian national anthem for trolling purposes? I mean, if you want to, sure, I'm not going to stop you. People might not like that if you use an entire national anthem to troll other people. Kind of rude, but you know, it is up to you. I won't say one way or another if that's fine. Yeah, give me superconductors. I don't know why it's not, you know? Go to Fulgora and request this. Oh, it might be because we don't have enough normal ones. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, apparently I just never set up storage for them. Yes, I did. What? Wait. Oh, the problem is it's just stuck. Because we're not making the things they don't need to... Okay, well... That's annoying. Maybe I would just remove these. And then they go put the pipe back. Oh, and then now we're working again. Perfect. I love when it works. Let's see here. How I still love my sharks, but like the eldritch creature, creepy, mysterious vibe. Trying to cultivate just didn't feel like the vibe, you know? I'm gonna go softer, more genuine again. Just lovey and silly without being repentant. I absolutely understand, yeah. Please feel free to do whatever you'd like. If you don't want to be an Eldritch Shark, then, you know, there's nothing saying you have to be. I need to start filling up this box again. It does suck that it's not. You don't have any rare ones? You don't have any rare ones? Okay, okay. We're finally working again. That's a good thing. Let's see here. Hi, Neko. How are you? Posting my stream announcement. That was very kind. I'm glad everyone here is getting along and having a good time. Okay, do I have enough to properly do the thing? Where are you? You're exactly where I want you to be. So send down all of that, please. And then I wait for it, and then I deliver it myself. Honestly, as long as you have fun with it, people will most likely follow. Just finished up my stream. Just thanking Crow for being kind. Don't mind me. Oh, no, don't worry. Please interact with each other. But also, it's really cool that you're, like, I saw you streaming. I'm very happy for you. I was actually, if you were still streaming when I was done, I was going to write out to you. No pressure, of course. That was just a plan, a silly plan I'd had. Oh yeah, that's true. What did you do during stream? What were you up to? Can you shout yourself out? Thank you, Leighton. Okay, let's see here. You. Okay, in that case, let me just very quickly do a little bit of that. Okay, doing nothing, you're taking a certain amount of watts. Fusion power. Alright, how do I make the fusion power cells? Holmium plate, lithium plate, and ammonia makes a fusion power cell. Okay, that is doable. And it's made in a cryogenic plant. It's used in the portable fusion reactor recipe, but it's also burned in the actual fusion reactor. So that's a whole something. So if I'm going to make use of these, I'm going to need to stockpile a whole bunch of these things. You need to stockpile a lot of these. So I'm going to need to make a recipe over here. That makes use of the things. Perfect. Oh, you want me to do 10 squats? Of course. Let me hydrate first, and then I'll do squats. Okay. Here we go. Let me zoom out a little so it's not as loud. Alright. 1, 2. A little close to the computer. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, thank you very much for keeping me exercised. Okay, so this. I don't know where it's going or what it's doing, but we're making these things. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the head pats, too. I'm just getting a lot of attention today, which is very nice. Okay, let's see. I needed something.
Yes, but a very cute moose. Make all the
Thank
boy moose
you.
go. Quack.
Let's see, and then get one of wherever they are. These things here. Sorry, I'm a bit late. I finished my community center. Oh, right. You're doing Stardew Valley. Can give everyone flowers, put people out of a job, and put all my animals on birth control. Stardew is an interesting game, but it is very relaxing and fun. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not that. It's the other one. Okay, well, in that case, what if I did that? And then got You can turn your children to birds. It's true. That is a true thing you can do. Not those and we want... Oh, the holmium is so far away. Okay, I'm gonna need a few of these. How quickly do you make? You make one every 5 seconds, which is not in any way a bad thing. Like, that's actually pretty good. Okay, what I need is a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And I completely forgot about the whole heat thing. Okay, in that case. There we go, just sort of hanging out in the water. Okay, so you need those things. And I need you to only make to about, well actually, what do you stack to? You stack to 50, actually. So, alright, so 2 is going to be a good amount. But also that. Oh, I understand. That's exactly why I have that there. Okay, alright. I basically just move this up there and we should be good. In Explainful, you can finish a community center in town and help the town remember a sense of community. It puts a local corporate store out of business and means a few people are out of a job. Yeah, but you can't interact with those people anyway, so it's not like the biggest loss in the world. Which is horrible to say, and I know that, but... You can with DLC. Oh, interesting. Okay. There we go. So now all you need basically is this to be brought up to there. Okay, let's see. I made a mistake when placing. So, remove those, remove those, remove those. Power output is... Ooh, start powering an electric power... Start producing electric power by fusion power plant. Consumption of however much... Oh, right, hang on. We're actually full up on the fluoroketone. Let me fix that up really quickly. Oh, actually, wait, I need to be underground for that. Max output is 50 megawatts just by itself. Meaning I need a bunch of these, actually. Still, that's pretty good, I would say. That's genuinely very good. We're only needing 4.8 because we don't need to do more than that. And supposedly the output is like a specific amount. Anyway, I'm going to start removing some of these so we're not using as much heat. Mods even. Okay, okay. So that's pretty cool. It's gonna take a million years, but I'm gonna get some for free. Also, can I make a beacon here? I can... I can. Okay. Yeah, we went from 0.2 to 0.05, which is so low. Oh, it's limited of -80, but productivity is nearly 50%. So that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Let me get both of these in here, which I just fill with more productivity. Can't do that. Fill a speed. Don't think I need these to be as quick. In fact, I only needed it to be so quick at the time. Probably don't anymore, actually. And now this is going at 0.68 a second, while also still keeping the productivity increase. Oh, this is also faster due to this. Do 2 more of them. And now I'm making some, like, proper, you know, fuel. Okay, so I made a fusion reactor. And it works as it should, I think. Let's see, you consume 4 fluoroketone cold, and you produce 2 output. So this is actually a closed loop system. Alright, that is important to know for the actual, like, ships. So I'm going to need one of these just on the thing with me. I don't know how long they last in here. It doesn't look like it's used any. Consuming about 1.2. And you're consuming... Oh, you're producing about 1.8, 0.8. So basically for any power system in the future, what I would do is I would have one of these, or maybe more than one, don't know. But I would have a tank of the cold and a tank of the hot, and then a converter in the middle. One of these. Which exclusively just takes hot and makes cold, and that's it. That's all it does. So already we're doing some... I'm already designing some pretty good, like, enhancements here. I should up this to, like... I don't know, what's that? 100, sure. Thankfully we have all these charging things nearby. Gonna throw one there. Don't have another one, unfortunately. Okay, probably don't need 2 here. Oh, I never finished this part. Gotcha. Well. There we go. It's a very stable power system. And it makes 50 megawatts. How much does my, how much does this ship, like, use? .8 whatever megawatt. So I'm actually not even using that many. For the last hour. Oh, sometimes I go up a little bit. Okay. Never over 50, though, so I don't think I'll ever need more than 2 of those. I'll probably never need more than 2 of these. Which means I should build a possible option for having these. So if I just stock up on a whole bunch of lithium plate and a whole bunch of holmium plate in my, like, final ship to end the game with, then I can just make... Oh, right, I would also need the ammonia in the air with me. Okay, so if that's the case, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump that to this many, carry this many on the new ship I'm going to make, and then it should just be good. Okay, so I made the fusion power. We're doing great there. I kind of want to work on legendary stuff, but I should prioritize finishing the things here. So, these go into, right, the Prometheum Science Pack. Also, the railgun that I own, the portable fusion reactor, which I should just make one of. And honestly, I could do that if I were to... Because I have those just on me. Portable fusion reactor. Where is it? This thing. It makes 2.5 versus 750. So already it's more than it's worth more than 2. I don't ever use that much of my power, but I'll still make 2 of them. Meaning that if I were to make these things, then I only need to use 2. Oh, it takes so much of these though. How many do we have in the system? Almost 250. Okay, so we actually are getting close to being there. You're low on those, though, which are definitely not here. Alright, go to Fulgora, please. I need you to... I desperately need you to pick up, like... Let's say 2,000 of these. Go. Okay. I also don't know how much power the, Oh. Oh, good. It just is being destroyed. That's awesome. So when was the last autosave? 2 minutes ago. Okay, let me load that. Just before I sent you out. Because you do not have enough rockets right now. So I'm going to wait for you to have enough rockets. Okay, well. I'm definitely going to have to build a better system. I built a pretty good, like, iron... storage system in on my multiplayer ship. It basically uses this. It basically uses this as the iron storage. And then there's like another belt coming off of it, and it makes a whole bunch of iron forever. Like, this is good, but it's genuinely not enough to do exactly what I need. The question comes from the fact that there is no rockets being made. Why aren't there rockets being made? What's preventing you? Coal. What's preventing you from making coal? No carbon. Okay. We need to have access to the things where they repurpose the asteroid chunks. Okay, and yeah, this is way too long and thin. I need wider, I need more stuff going on. This is a good ship and all, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to add a space platform and call it the final flannel. Ooh, hang on. I have one legendary 2 upgrade. Okay, there you go. There we go. The final flannel. I'm going to turn this off just temporarily. I don't care for that. What I want to do is I just want to design it, you know? Let's do some work here. Let's give a go to this. All right, so yeah, we want this, and I don't know how else we're doing it, but basically this. Because we need... Actually, wait, no we don't. Okay, in that case... Okay, and then I'm gonna need the thing that turns the other fluid into the whatever. Yeah, you take the hot and make the cold. Okay, and then I want basically this. Let's get some of this. And then the same thing on the interior. So we're actually, we're actually gonna have to move this over by 1. Might as well give it a space of 2. Yeah, because these 2 aren't emptying out properly. Okay. And there you have it. That is exactly what I want. Except I need this, basically. It's not an odd number, and that's very frustrating. See, that would be the thing, that would be that would be this. Right there. You only grab, let's see here, these things. And then there'll be some sort of circuit condition that says when to do it. But this is the power setup for the newest and final ship. Okay, these might be a problem. And there you go. That's going to be the edge of that. Honestly, it looks great. They can be shot from like here, for example, and it'll just work out. It'll be great. Okay, let's go back to the final plaid here. The final flannel. Okay, and then, yeah, you only go if you need one, which I guess would be all the time. I don't know. We got double for the sake of it. Wait. No, those don't go directly in there. I've made an error in my judgment. They go into here. Uses up to 46, which is good. Anyway, so this is our power setup. It's gonna work. I just basically need this and this. There we go. Not sure where I'm doing what, but there you go. That's it. And then also, since, you know, there is space here. And let's see here. Is there a... Is there a waste product for fusion? I don't know. It's basically doing what it's supposed to. This planet essentially just isn't doing anything. Entirely sure what's using that like that. Is it these? No, because they're active the whole time. What's super quick and doesn't do a lot? These two together are doing what they need to. Okay, alright, with that in mind, we are out of lithium plates. How is that? Because somehow that was backwards. And so you're up to 280 superconductors. Reason for that is we weren't getting enough of the things yet. Because this is still sitting here. Still doing the thing. How many rockets do we have on the network now? 0. Okay, we're just straight up not making them anymore. That's cool. Glad we have 0 of that. I quite literally can't fix it. You're just out of carbon. That's a big problem, is what that is. Because they're the only thing stopping the large asteroids from hitting. Okay, time to... Cannot connect a wire. Oh, good. That's what I wanted to... Alright, I need to figure out how to do this properly here. Just have 21 rockets there. Alright, so... I'm gonna take things nice and slow. Do you ever hang your clothes off your horns? First of all, they're antlers. Secondly, not really, no. But I appreciate the question. We're gonna get there nice and slowly. Hopefully get some carbon while we're at it. Yeah, I'm aware I'm out of rockets, okay? Just calm down. Oh, that's actually the exact thing I needed right now. Hopefully I can destroy it. Nope, it's not going to be even shot at, which is a really big shame. Oh wait, hang on, this might. The problem is I can't actually send you any further. Because we desperately need these rockets being made. Okay, how many do I have on the belt now? I have about 20. Okay, so still getting a couple more because there is a couple more carbon going through, but I did get a little bit further. Let's see how far we get this time. We have some rockets now. Ooh, another good one here. And they're definitely on their way. They're going to be shot at, which is good. Very good things are on the horizon here. Very good. Get that carbon. We really need it right now. Need to be slow and careful here. Unfortunately, they're only shooting ice right now. And I can't tell them to stop because those ice asteroids just are in the way, you know? There's nothing to do about that, unfortunately. There's a medium carbonic asteroid that's going to be in my range. Okay, let me... What about that much? This is the most annoying thing I've had to do in a while. Because we are just out of rockets. Meaning it's going to be very difficult to even progress. Until we get lucky with like a carbonic one. Oh, this one's heading straight for us, so this is a real problem. Okay, here comes a problem. A big problem, in fact. Okay, that was scary. That's gonna be an issue. Yeah, I know. Oh, good. That's right there. Oh, you're gonna be a problem. Please rotate quicker. Okay, good, good, good. We get rockets at least that far back. You're going to crash in, though. I mean, legitimately, you just shouldn't bother. It does actually nothing. Okay, if I go slow enough, then technically they just explode. Which is good. I don't... Yeah, I don't want that to be an issue. It does still do damage. Oh, and you're here. Okay, good. I'm just gonna go backwards for a while. How many repair packs do I have? 150. Okay, we're good there at least. I just need you to harmlessly brake, and then I just go forward. This is really, really annoying. Okay, there's none immediately in front of me. That's good. Go back to going forward. Actually, wait. There's like no asteroids right now. There's like some medium ones, yeah, but there's none of the big ones. Except for that one again. Okay, well. That's a metallic one, which is fine. Yeah, that one's gonna be a big issue too, so I have to kind of wait. This one might, I don't know for certain. Is building a ramming system for your ship viable? No, because the asteroids are stronger than the ship. To put it in the immortal words of Emmett Doc Brown, it ripped through us like we were tinfoil. Just going backwards now. There's no hope there. Very annoying. I can't go any faster, otherwise this will just destroy. In fact, let me demonstrate here. Let me show you. Just save the stream game. Okay, so I've now saved. I'm gonna reload this, but let me just very quickly show you how that would go. I'm just going to no longer throttle the thrust and just let it go. That. It does that. Did you live? I don't know, did I? And look, this one hasn't even touched anything yet, and it's still going. So yeah, not really ideal to just sort of let it go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load the game that I just saved. We're going to load that. Go back to our ship and take it nice and slow. What I am going to do is I'm going to just tap it so that we're not going as negative in speed. I was going to assume there was an item designed to deflect asteroids. There is. They're called rockets. I just don't have any. The big asteroids have a physical, therefore explosion of 10% resistance. I need rockets in order to destroy the big asteroids. That's just sort of how the game is. It's how it's programmed. I don't have any rockets because I'm out of coal. And the reason I'm out of coal is because none of the asteroids coming in are carbon asteroids. So that's the whole jam. That's why I'm doing this as slowly as possible. Sounds like a mess. Yeah, I'm unfortunately not in a good position. That's the exact reason I'm doing things the way I'm doing them. We're gonna get some medium asteroids, and those are honestly the ones we prefer to see right now. Because the medium asteroids die to bullets, which is like perfect. They also die to explosions, but we don't want to blow them up with rockets because, you know, there's easier ways. Like this turret right here, perfect. It just exploded it. Oh, that's the kind we want, though. Alright, well. There's no way to fix that, unfortunately. And it's coming straight for us, which is a really big problem. Because I don't want it to destroy anything. But we're going very slow, so even if it does start taking things out, it will not take out very much. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. Well, I mean, the exact thing I wanted to see was it to be broken down into chunks I can make use of, but oh well. That's why we're making this journey, which will eventually bear fruit, I promise. I promise there is a goal for this. Is there a long-term game goal for this game? Yes, the long-term goal for Factorio is to make a ship that's able to sustain itself in deep space. Hey, Janer, how are you? How goes industrialization? I'm a little bit stun locked at the moment, but that's fine. Oh, I clicked that button at the wrong time. Well, here goes a bit of our chip here. Thankfully not too much, but that is an asteroid collector that's down. Oh, and okay, we got some medium ones. These are good. These are okay. We've all been busy with school and programming. I'm glad to hear that you're keeping busy. Everyone should have something that they do in their free time. And I will always stand by that. No matter what, if you share it or don't, it's your time, and that's very important. Okay. Oh, we got a that's a big problem is what that is. Can I go reverse? No, the answer is no. This is going to do a bit of damage on my asteroid collector, which I'm unfortunately running low on. Wait! I got 2 rockets, and that's pretty crazy. Ooh, okay, we want this one, like, desperately. And it's sort of coming our direction. Oh, interesting. It'll just slowly go now. Okay, okay. Because it's closer to Fulgora than Aquilo, it won't go backwards anymore. That's really cool. I like that. But also now I'm pretty sure we're rid of the danger zone and I can just go. I don't know that for certain, so I'm going to keep throttling the... I'm going to keep doing that for the thrust, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, because there are still some large asteroids up here. Just out of reach, unfortunately. It's the thing I need, but it's not there. Getting some asteroids is pretty cool. Unconventional approach to space, both born... What? Unconventional approach to space-borne solar panels. I mean, space has the sun in it. Have you seen pics of the International Space Station? Not lately, no. Does space have the sun, or does the space have... Or does the sun have the space? Yeah, solar panels themselves are a good choice in space. Well, I mean, yeah, no, that is true. That is very true. Okay, thankfully I'm getting some asteroids being... some rockets being made now. Ooh, that was really good for us. Okay, we're just getting medium ones now from the looks of it. Not far from solar system, I suppose, and solar sails, and all of those things. Yep. Okay, I think I'm close enough. I can just go. Okay, so pause thrust because I want to set up a thing. Add an interrupt. Oh, no, let's see here. Add just a new station, I guess. Go to Vulcanus. Just for the sake of it. Add away condition. Player, passenger present. That's where you're picking stuff up. So I'm just going to put this here. This is dropped off on Aquilo. Add a station. Klaba. Add a station. Fulgora. And keep doing the same thing, essentially. No reason to go there other than just to fly through the system. Because what I need you to do is I need you to pick up some asteroid types. So if I take a look at the space map here, Vulcanus, Gleba, Fulgora, Nalvis, you do that a few times, and then you end up back in Fulgora, and then you go to Aquilo. Go back to Fulgora, go through the loop again, and then you're good. And then Fulgora. And then add a station. Finally go to Gleba. And that's where you then go to Aquila. And there you go. That's it. That's all you need. We just need a lot, and I do truly mean a lot of rockets. Oh, thank you. How are you, Leighton? Oh, you're going for your walk. Of course, enjoy. And this one just sort of goes. Yeah, you get the carbon, it makes the coal, makes the explosives, which then become the rockets. Which is good. We need a lot of rockets. Give me 100, it'll work perfectly. Oh, and also, like, yeah, it picks up the small ones too. All right, that'll be good for a little bit. Okay, so I was last working on just the design for this, but I can put that off. What I'm doing here is setting up the production of the other things that I need these things for. Which aren't working because I don't have that because of the ship that I was just working on. So that's fine. Okay, so I need to make some rail cannons. I don't have them researched yet. No, I do. They're right here. Okay. Let's say I need 10 of these. Let's get 2 stacks of them. Tesla turret, rocket turret. I need gun turrets, rocket turrets, and railgun turrets. Now, railgun ammo is actually completely doable in space, so we're good there. So let me just hijack here really quickly. So actually designing my ship was the next thing I was doing. I have 280 of the things. Okay.
Yes, but a very cute moose. Make all
Thank you
boy
for the
stop.
cute moose. I appreciate it. Oh, you want me to do 10 squats? Sure. Let me set it up on the ship here. Look at it go. And then also I want to, while we're looking at that, hover over this, which will tell us how many rockets we have, which currently is about 190. So, now that we have that going on, let me just get up here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Thank you very much. I appreciate getting exercise. When I used to call you cute more. Oh, I see the problem. This one doesn't have its filter set. I was wondering why this one was shooting rockets. I'm like, it must be like a condition I set wrong. I just didn't set a condition at all. Whew, okay. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make... And you're fine. You're doing great. You've made exactly 1,045. There is, I don't know how many on this, just read the whole thing, please. There's 27 in there, exactly 1,000 in there, 5 in there, so that'd be 34, and then 9. So 34 plus 9 would be 45, actually. Okay. So literally all the ones you've ever made are still here, basically. 5 plus 27, that's 32. Plus 1,000, that's 1,032. Oh, wait, no. Right, I did the math wrong. Okay, so I did have 2 more. Since I put this up however long ago, I've used 2 of them. Okay, so it is going to be very powered for very long. Meaning, I think it's time I go and start designing my ship. Is your bitrate doing okay, by the way? Your stream goes pixelated after large changes. Bitrate. No, my bitrate's hovering around 3,900. We're doing great, actually. It might be your end, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say. Okay, I'm gonna want a bunch of these, but, you know, a fair amount, I guess. Unfortunately, now we're just going through the fuel very quickly. Gleba, Fulgora, Gleba, Novice, and Fulgora. Novice, Fulgora, and go back to the actual ship itself. Because I also wanted to remove the second Vulcanus. How are we doing on rockets, by the way? We're looking at 595, which is a better amount. You should probably set this to sustain it for about 35, I guess. Unfortunately, we're not able to hold on to them. I really wish I could, but I can't. Fortunately, you can't put storage containers in space, which is just the worst. Okay, anyway, let's go back to the final flannel. Because we have our power system here. I don't know how we're setting it up, but that's how it's gonna go. Okay, so let's get some weaponry here. Ooh, that's quite the distance. Okay. And then we just get the actual like belt going through. Oh, that might be a problem, actually. Okay, get some underground for this. Okay, and then get the... It was somewhere in here. These. Okay, so maybe we don't want that there instead. Okay, well... Okay, so yeah, these are definitely 100% free of damage. So let me, That's a lot better. I'm gonna want maybe like 3 or 4 of these. Now, if I were to hypothetically also put walls here... Oh, interesting. Okay. That fascinates me. I don't know why these ones don't work, but... Apparently we don't want those. Unless I move this up one. Which I absolutely can do. Okay, just those, which is actually fine. I can live with that. There's still, like, front protection. But what if, and hear me out on this one, what if there was instead the asteroid collectors, like right here? No. And there is some overlap there, so we're actually like good on that front. This is now the front of my ship. It's a little wider, so there's actually, like, room for things. I don't know where I'm putting it yet, but it's definitely not... Gonna have to hang on. Let's see here. From this, I just got reminded of start fortresses. Sure. Those definitely are words that you said. Oh, right. I need to be a little further ahead than that. Oh, can't do any of that. Okay, well. Cool, I don't... Oh, right, it can't place in front of... I had forgotten. I apologize. Star fortresses. The actual forts we had in history. I'll have to take your word on it. I know nothing about it. Okay, if I do power on the right... I'm gonna need a very, very involved, like, resource management system. An incredibly involved, like, makes a lot of ammo and stuff very incredibly quickly. Oh, but that is unfortunately in the way of that. Okay, well I can't do that. Okay, not that then. Oh, well. Okay, so. Move the whole thing over by 1. Because that way I can do this. There we go. Huh, that surprisingly works. Okay. Wait, that means that these things are being made again. Oh, perfect. I love it. Okay, let me go back to designing the final flannel. Looks a little bit like a castle in the front, which is neat. I like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so... And I don't have any, like, specific filters for them, but... Oh, right, it was... perfectly symmetrical with it. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna make it... This is not in the center anymore. It just isn't. This is off to the side somewhere, and we're gonna make the ship be, like, to the right or to the left. I don't know. You just read the whole belt and tell me what's on it, and that's it. Gia, the castle appearance, and interlocking fields of fire likely cause me to be reminded of the fortress type. Okay, I wanted to copy this. But, you know, with the, because this is the asteroid area, right? So I want to not have them go to the wrong part. There we go. This is our asteroid whatever section. So let's get some crushers here. Let's get a bunch of... Where are they? They're into the space section. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure. Okay, okay, this like so. Except the other side. And then input priority right as well. And then I guess this can be the metallic ones. We're gonna want the option to reprocess, right? But only if certain whatever happens. Anyway, we're gonna make these all metallic for the sake of saying, yep, we did it. Okay, let's see, yeah, no, the filter will be the asteroid types, the metallic type. Other side, though. Okay, so if we get asteroids back, then they just go into the system. Oh, I should probably copy over this. I don't know how exactly I'm doing it yet, but I'm going to have, like, defenses on this wall as well. Oh, no. I mean, it will be filled eventually, but... One, two, three, four. And then cut this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and put them here. Because that way it's even, right? We have 5... Oh, wait, right, no, I set it to 9, not 10. Okay, in that case... Like, might as well, you know? There's nothing saying I can't or shouldn't. Just have 10 instead of 9. Easy. Okay, and then we want this to essentially be this. Numbers they have to mock. Though honestly, you can't see extra capacity hurting in this role. No, absolutely not. It's good to have more in this case. Now, granted, this is a lot wider of a ship than I've ever really done before. It's my ships are generally a lot thinner and a lot longer because they weigh like the same amount, but they have less drag overall, meaning it takes less thrust to move them. But I am working on prioritizing essentially just the ability to have just a bunch of space, you know? Space Drake. Yeah. Look, don't ask me why. I didn't make the game. It just is a thing. So, the wider your ship, the slower it goes. That is just sort of the reality of it. Okay, so that was due to lessening the point defense needs. Over again. Move it to... Not entirely sure yet. Hang on. Oh, wait, no. It would come off of here. Yeah, that's why we did... Oh, okay, I understand. Perfect. It just works out. Except I want you to be this. Okay. Little crazy, but please do this one. No, it specifically has to be that button. No other button will suffice. This is my most ambitious design yet. Copy basically this. Oh wait, yeah, no, we wanted this. Make 5 ice. Take 1 oxide chunk. It takes 2 seconds to make 5 ice versus this. I messed up. Okay. There we go. Let's see here. Cut out this and move it to there. And perfect. It works exactly how I want it to. Except for that part which didn't stay. Okay. Alright, yeah, and it just sort of goes through and it, and we'll have like a deletion area, but this isn't it, sort of thing. Now the real thing comes from this, which is going to be where the, basically this is going to be. The rail gun turret, ammo belt. Basically. Let's see here. I was kind of envisioning having ship with one spear tip, like central front spike, and then having steps downwards with asteroid mining happening to the sides with armor at the front. Somewhat inspired by the fort type I mentioned earlier. This is not that. This is not that. There we go. That's a good-looking thing. And then, would you believe it? I'm going to move the whole thing up by 1. And I'll just have the belt go through like that. And it should be really good. This is a very good design, in my opinion. I'm describing what came to my mind. Okay. Alright, so yes, we're gonna get, I definitely want the sulfur and carbon ones. Okay, so don't know where I'm putting my power yet, but this is essentially what this is going to look like. And we have a loop for the asteroids themselves, and they just go in through there. Okay, so we have this, this is honestly going to be a very good, like, front destruction design. I need some side defenses, though. You do seem experienced with placing belts around. I've just done this enough. I've played this DLC for months now. Okay, I'm actually getting quite a few messages on Discord, so one moment while I take a look at those. Let's see here. Yep. It's just self-promo stuff, but I wanna clear out my my reds, so I want to make sure that they're read through. Here we go. Back down to 0 messaging. All right, perfect. So I got this. I have my sorting design system. Okay, so first things first. I want to separate the things. Actually, I should probably have a, This is going to be my garbage chute. I put priority right, so it always goes this way first. Though, actually, let me, yeah, there we go. And then if it's full up, then it goes out. That's the idea here. So it doesn't back up to here, but I should probably have like a system that is designated for, like, it only dumps when it needs to, kind of thing, you know? Alright, so the garbage line is only ever going to pull if a certain thing happens. And I don't know how far to the left that's going, but that's my garbage disposal. I'm going to do the same thing here and the same thing elsewhere. So yeah, they're still going. They're just going to read. You pull off only the iron ore, which is somewhere in here. There you go. Alright, what I wanted was that and then this. And then you are just copper ore instead. And I don't know how much I'll need for each one, but that's the basic idea. Okay, then I do the same thing here. And the same thing for the ice and the calcite. We're going to pull off individual items as we go, basically. And it's going to empty out if it needs to, which I'll set the parameters for that later, but let me just, because let's see, we're also going to want basically this, which will connect to both that side and that side of the belt. And then also this side, which is only... Oh, well, there's that missing bit there, but I don't really care about that. Oh, thank you for the stretch. And for the head pats. Though you get more out of the head pats if they aren't in the middle of a stretch. Okay, so this goes here. So we got this top one here, which goes from here to there. We do not have this middle one, though. Yeah, this will tell us where all the, have that be red. And just read the entirety of the thing. And it's going to tell us how many of each asteroid type we have. Then these are just going to start working. Enable, disable if, I don't know, this one. If Vulcanists... What? I guess if we're at Vulcanist, then do thing, but... You know what, that'll probably come in handy later for the reprocessing. Except I want you to be carbonic. I need you to be oxide. And I just don't really care about the promethium chunks. Okay, so we have our entire asteroid section completely, like, good, right? It's very well done. I don't fully comprehend how I'm doing this left bit, but basically we're good. We have all these asteroid collectors in the front. Probably going to grab some on the sides, but not like that many. And then I need to make sure that essentially the... Because I don't think I want to have it like too far down if we're doing this here. In fact, let me cut this and put it elsewhere. I don't know, right here. I move this down here, just so it's not like there. Then I'm going to cut the whole thing. What just happened? Oh. Edit undo, please. Whoa, okay. Move that part. I think right about here works the best. Because there's still space for, like, inserter, belt, and then maybe, like, long-handed belt, just in case. Though ideally we wouldn't want long-handed belt for that thing. It doesn't matter. Okay, so I have this. I need the same thing, but for over here. We need carbon. And we need sulfur. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but sure. Here we go. And then the same thing for sulfur here. Sulfur and sulfur. Okay, working well. And then basically copy this, but to over here. Except instead of those two, I'll head to bed, had good time factoring, see you fun. Of course, Janet, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and it has been a little while since you were last here, so thank you. I'm pretty sure this one is ice. I don't remember for certain, but I think so. Yeah, you make the ice. Okay. And then you make the calcite. Which is somewhere in here. Ah, there it is. And then calcite. Perfect. Here we go. That's a lot better. That's good. This is just our garbage belt. If it has too much of any individual thing, then we dump it. Okay. Oh wait, that's not right. Anyway, yeah, that goes to the garbage chute, which is, it's cool, it's a thing. Okay, so, oh right, let me just remove this. I don't know how many asteroids of the iron type I'm going to get, but let's start building our smelting system here. Okay, so at this. And we're gonna have them like side by side, but you take that and you do this. And you do the same thing with copper. Something like that, I guess, I don't know. I might need more, but I don't know yet for certain. Alright, so how quickly do you go? You do 93.7 a second. Put speed modules in you'll go way quicker, but let's see here. What else do I need calcite for? Somewhere in here. Oh, right, for the advanced fuel system. Okay, okay. 93.7. How's the, how's your ship doing? Straight up out of iron. That's kind of deeply upsetting. I need you to not be here anymore. Getting low on rockets. You know what? You're gonna not be here anymore. You're gonna go to, Fulgora. And just sort of sit there for a while. Because sitting around, Aquilo is not good, apparently. That's what I'm learning. And you need to not be there for very long. And how's your ammo production going? You're good, actually, on both accounts. Okay. Okay, so let me turn to the final flannel. Right, I wanted to check the amount of. Okay, as long as we're getting metallic, we're doing good. I guess, I don't know. I'm gonna... do we want to double up? Do you make 187 per second? You take 37.5 per second. So you actually make... Assuming you get all the materials, you make way more than I use. And you definitely make way more than I use. Copper is forever going to be... we don't have enough of it, apparently. Let me check here. Let me hit production on this ship. Fluids. Over the last hour, let's say. Maybe the last 10 hours? Capable of 667. We do this because there's a little more at the start. All time, 835,000, and we've used 817,000. So copper is good, I want to say. Alright, and we make about 100. We've made 1 million, and we've used 1 million. What about the last hour? 171k versus 164k, so that's a little better. 2k a minute. For the course of the whole thing, it'd be 419 per minute and 412 per minute. So over the course of the entire time the ship has been around, it's actually made a little bit more than it's used. So that's not too bad. That's pretty good. 2.9, 2.8. Last 10 minutes. 2.7 and 1.8. I'm making a lot less than I'm using right now. Reason for that is we're actually, we're pretty full. But also we're not getting any metallic asteroids, so... that's a whole problem. Alright, how many of these have you made? We've made... wow, I'm losing my voice a little bit, apparently. Okay, I think I'm, I might have to end it early. Apparently I'm losing my voice. I don't know why. A little too much talking, I guess. Oh yeah, I wanted to... right, I forgot to set up these. Okay, so let me get a railgun turret factory being made, and then I'll probably save off here. Which is a real shame. I love playing this game. Apparently I'm just not able to talk right now. Made in the cryogenic plant. Okay. Oh, it only takes 10 seconds. That's not too bad, actually. Mm-hmm. Okay, so far so good. Let's make the rail gun turrets. See, I don't need the green coming out of it, just going into it. Okay, so I just need one of these and one of these. And also more power. Oh, the Rapley, how are you? What are those skinny circle things? Oh, this is a mod. I'm playing Vanilla Plus. It's just like a couple of quality of life things. So this is a charging tower. Basically, it doesn't expand the Roboport network in any way. But if it's in the Roboport network, what happens is it has 10 charging points. So I didn't even intend this, but it's really good on Aquila, where the robots run out of energy instantly. So it's just nice. It's just nice to have more charging ports without putting down 1,000 Roboports, you know? But welcome in, first-time chatter. So nice to have you. I don't know what these stack to, but let's see here. Oh, and these are the Mark III versions, by the way, so they charge a lot quicker. Like in general. Robot recharge rate is 10 by 6 megawatts. There's also an upgrade quality to it that I don't feel the need to go into. Oh, right. Here, let me put these all away. What do you stack to? Actually, wait. Before you... Oh, that's a real shame. Okay, well. You stacked to 10. In that case, I'll have to. It's gonna be a long time regardless, so... Might as well just make it more energy efficient. Oh, wait, right. It's a specific thing. Be faster, I guess. Okay, I finally have the turret production set up. Okay, with that in mind, let's return to designing the ship a little bit. I still should go because my throat is bothering me, but... Oh, thank you so much for the lurk, Kibble and Bricks. How are you? Well, I mean, you're lurking, but thank you for being here. Let's just say that for now, I guess. Okay, so what am I... You're sitting here so you can actually get materials and stuff. How's your ammo looking? Better, okay. What is the method here? So the copper is exclusively going into the ammo production. We're not getting very much of it. Head to, I guess, Vulcanus. Grab some asteroids while you're out there. Okay, so... it looks like the amount I need is 0.75 per second. You make 187 per second. Only if you have enough ore, though. Oh wait, I also wanted to do that. Hang on, give me back some of these. Oh, I don't have enough of the super capacitors. That's the problem. Oh, too many things to do. Okay, work a little bit on this and then call it. We're gonna want some like copper plate and also copper cable. Use 25 and you... oh, I did this wrong. You make 12 a second. I don't know how much I'll need for the production of ammo for the rail cannons. At these things. Looks like it takes 25 seconds and I need 10 per. So having 2 of these is actually like a fine thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm gonna need at least some of these. Nope, that's wrong. That won't quite work with the iron if I have it built the same way. I would want the iron on the outside, I guess. That could work, I guess. Alright, hang on. Let me just move all this out of the way. Put it over here. Get rid of this. And then probably move the whole of these just downward. No, I also need the interior. Alright, hang on. Move the whole thing over to the left by 1. And then the same thing over here. Oh! I just got jump scared. Hi, Bunny Hearted, how are you? I hope you're doing great. That was a lot of silence, met immediately by a friend of mine's voice yelling at me. But how are you? How are you? I'm doing great, personally. I'm building my spaceship right now. And also, one of them is out of ammo by the looks of it. The science vessel is out of ammo. How are you? I'm doing good. Oh, please, try not to talk about the election results. I want to not think about it, if possible. It's fine. Thank you very much. I do trust you to follow that rule. It sounded like you didn't see it. So, thank you for respecting that. I'm going to pay attention once I'm done, but for now, I'm just doing Factorio. This is my Aquilo base, by the way. I'm not sure if you play Factorio. No worries, no worries. I don't know if you play Factorio or just Satisfactory, but this is my Aquilo base. It makes the science that goes into the spaceship that then gets sent to my main planet. Not yet, but one day. Ooh, oh, that's gonna be really good. Anyway, right now, like the thing I'm actually doing is I'm working on my N tier spaceship design. So, I don't actually have the original like tier 1 ship design anymore, but this is tier 2, right? So right now we have the asteroids come in, not very quickly since it's just sort of sitting around. They go to their proper like sorted place, and then they get crushed into the parts that I need. In this case, it's ice. The ice then becomes water, which then the water gets combined with the iron ore and the carbon in order to make the thruster oxidizer and the thruster fuel, respectively. So then both combine to bring me to space. Oh, Prairie, welcome back. How are you? I also need to store the water for itself because on the tier 2 ship, which is just in the central solar system, Fawn gets plenty of head pads. Thank you. In the central solar system, you only need ammo, and the ammo is made quite simply by smelting the iron ore that I get from the asteroids into ammo. It's just iron, so it's simple. On my tier 3 ship, I went a little overboard with the design a little bit. So instead of solar panels and accumulators, which is not good when you're far from the star, I'm using nuclear powered power. So oh right, iron, yeah. I'm using the nuclear reactors here, which I basically just send up uranium fuel cells to power it. They then power this when on a circuit condition when I need it, not all the time. because there is no automatic off switch. And it fuels that. I get the thruster stuff. But this one's a little different because the way I accumulate asteroids is a little different. These ones are big. They need well, this is a medium one actually, but I need rocket turrets for the big asteroids. Otherwise, they go through my ship. And yeah, there's a couple other things, but that's basically how the spaceship works. I'm building a tier 4 spaceship. This should be my final one. That isn't as thin, but will be as functional. I hope I didn't lose you. Okay, let's see here. The hammer requires steel and explosives. Okay, okay. It's basically this, but with more material on it. I mean, that's fine. That's okay. What do I normally need steel for? Oh, the tier 2 ammo. Oh, okay, okay. I make 2.87 a second, and this uses 1.04, but not all the time. And also I could speed it up. Okay, so that's actually fine. That's fine. But 2 of them will be twice as good. Let's see here. Oh, there. There we go. Not a lot of wasted space, which is good. We don't want to waste space. Not on a spaceship, anyway. Okay. So this needs a lot of ore and a little calcite. So let's get that working. This is the ore belt. Actually, let me sort first. The ore belt. Let's see here. I want the calcite to come this way and then, like, go back downward over here. Having a before work nap. Have a great night, fun. Of course, Neko. Thank you so much. Alright, have this be here. Because this is going to go from here to there. And it is red, so that's good. And then from here to here. You're both going to read the whole belt and tell me how much is on each one. If it ends up being too much... Oh, hang on, I need, I guess... Here. Oh, hang on. Damage done to... Oh, I mean, that's fine. That's easy. That's good. Okay, go back to the ship. Too far away. Wire cannot reach. Okay, well. And this will basically be like, oh yeah, no, we're good. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You know, delete what you can. Oh, hang on, I'm getting a DM. Nope, another self promo. That's okay. That's okay. I have them set for a reason. I like to lurk on friends when they're streaming. Yeah, neither of these need to be here, so I'm going to just, a little bit of that. And then calcite goes the one direction, and the ice goes the other direction. Okay, now I need to set up a smelting array. Oh wait, no, I already did. What am I talking about? I'd like the iron, steel, and copper to basically go into here. Yeah, power can go anywhere. Honestly, I should just put it up here. Let's see here. You have a grand total of 8 of the storages, and it looks like that. And that's a good amount, I would say. The final flannel, though, will have a storage of 150... Well, not 150. 150 of that. Percent of that. Okay, so we have iron and steel. This makes 93.7. And this uses, oh, a little bit more than that. Okay. So this will need some speed modules. It doesn't specify until it's built, which is so unfortunate, but you know. Plus 50% speed. You now go from 93.7 to something or other, I don't know. Also, I just realized that this is way too close. Because I need iron ore for other things. Like iron ore specifically. I think it's, let me take a look. Just for my own knowledge, right? Yeah, right. I need it for the thruster oxidizer. That's what I need it for. Also, my throat is actually starting to hurt now. You know what? We're gonna call this here. And continue this next time. I really do hate to do a shorter stream, but apparently it's hard to talk right now. Let's see. Worried that if I did start playing this, I'd never stop. It's so intricate. It is bunny-hearted, and I don't know how long ago you did those messages, but it's a good game. It can be intricate, but it can also be very simple if you don't want to do Space Age, which is a DLC. The base game is a lot less intricate. So you should be okay. Let me just save the game here. I'm playing for 165 hours. Wow, that's so much more than I thought I was playing for. But also a little bit more than that now that I've saved again. 167 hours. Gotcha, okay. Go back, save again over the backup. And if you'd like, I could do a little bit of like off stream play with you just to help you figure some stuff out. Like give you a little bit of like small tutorials in order to get you into it a little quicker, right? Of course, no pressure if you don't want to. Okay, so we're gonna exit here. I would play a lot longer, but not only is it kind of an important night, and I do want to keep track of the things going on. But also, again, my throat is really just dry and crackly today, and I have no idea why. I've just been like chugging down this water. That sounds fun. I'm not sure I have capacity in the near future for a new large game, but in the summer, maybe. Ooh, yes, please message me. I would love to be involved in that. That sounds so fun. But with that in mind, I want to say thank you everyone so much for being here today. Again, I'm very sorry it didn't go for as long as I would like to, but these things happen. You can't control everything. I had a great time, and I hope you did too. It was very fun playing today. There was, I didn't get to finish designing my ship. I didn't even mess with the legendary upgrade stuff. I'm still waiting for, like, level upgrades, I guess. I don't know. It's the whole quality upgrade module thing is still very new to me, and I'm still figuring it out. So we'll get there probably in our multiplayer on Friday. Not on Friday, but like when that series is going. But for today, I had a great time. This has been a very, very fun experience. I'm almost sad that I'm nearing the end. I'm designing my my solar system exiting ship right now, so that's a whole thing. So yeah, with that in mind, thank you everyone for being here. Now don't go anywhere quite yet. We're about to raid out, but before we do, let's talk about the week to come. So, assuming that the whole election going on doesn't end up being the worst possible result, I'm probably going to be streaming on Wednesday with my friend Zarithia. We're going to be playing The Long Drive, which I'm very excited about. I've been looking forward to this game for a bit. I was going to do it single player, but then I couldn't figure out how to play a very crucial aspect of the game. So we're going to learn that on Wednesday, hopefully. Then on Friday, I'm going to be doing we're going to be doing the multiplayer with the Factory Girls. We're going to be doing... I'm on Vulcanus now, and Minty is on Fulgora. Neri will be there, so we'll have a lot more conversation about it going on. And then, of course, next Monday I will be continuing this game, which I'm very excited about. I do love this game a lot. And then finally, somewhere throughout the week, I might do a secret PS2 stream. We'll have to see. I have like maybe 20-25-ish PS2 games that I would love to play. There are certain ones that I want to do more or less than other ones, but that's... Yeah, no, my throat... I don't know what's going on with me. It's very dry. I'm gonna not talk for the next while. But with that in mind, thank you everyone so much for being here. Stay tuned for the raid messages, and I hope you have a very good week. And depending on how things go, I hope you have the best week you possibly can. I am incredibly nervous, so we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, thank you everyone, and have a very good rest of your week. Very good night. Very good everything. So I'll see you all. I'll see you all next time. Let me do some raid messages. It'll be a minute, and then we'll go. Okay. I'll stop talking. Thank you all. Goodbye.